Hey, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing amazing. So hold on one second. I'm going to get chat up and then we'll get right into writing for the day. We are at chapter 17. It's 5 a.m., so I am just waking up. It does look like we have a stream. It says that it's waiting on me, so let's hope that that actually happens. Hold on one sec. Let me figure out what's going on. Writing for the day. Okay, there it is there. That's a good sign. Awesomeness. Hope you guys are freaking doing amazing. Make sure chat's going. I'm kind of discombobulated, I'll be honest. I'm waking up. I got coffee right here. I hope you all have coffee. I love coffee personally. I think it's one of the greatest inventions of the world. Thank God, right? Whoever did the coffee stuff, I don't know who you are, but we all thank you. So, interesting fact, do you know when coffee and tea and stuff like that got popular in Europe, it actually saved shitloads of lives because you boil water to make coffee. I know. Super cool, huh, right? Plus, probably led to the Enlightenment period. You know what I'm saying? Everybody drinking coffee, less dying, lots more energy, boom, whole bunch of new knowledge. Let's get to chapter 17. Of course, we've got to the prison Hulk. Honestly, I'm still really struggling because I think I want to make some changes going forward. I know that we're in final edit, but there's a chance that I change some stuff. We only have 10 chapters left to actually do after today. So, in the next 3 weeks, this whole book's going to be done. That's going to be awesome, right? I thought so too. Then I have to format it. We'll get it published. I'll let you guys know. It's going to be an epic day. Chapter 17. I wiped the dust from the glass of the stasis chamber, looking to get a glimpse at what had brought us here. She had long black hair and surprisingly kind and soft face. Something was strange about the moment, as if I was running into someone I already knew. I dismissed it quickly as being linked to the residuals of Eric's memories, but I knew deeply it was something more. I could sense a power flowing through the stasis chamber and through the other systems, but was not sure to what extent. Accio stepped over to me, patting me on the shoulder, saying, "Do you have this? We need to get her and get out of here before anything else goes wrong." I simply nodded yes and linked my cyber deck to the stasis chamber to start the override. Suddenly, I was in the system, but not in the controls. Let's reword that. Not where I intended to be. Okay, this is where he gets hijacked. I remember this now. It's been a while. I had been brought deep into the prison's constructed reality, but it was not as I had expected. The construct had been changed dramatically. It was a whole world. I was standing at the edge of trees looking at Amelia, who was sitting on the grass at the shore of a lake. The details were amazing, down to the feel of the sunlight softly touching my skin. I was not sure why, but I simply walked over and sat down beside her. We did not speak for the longest time. We just sat. It was as if the whole of the experience was some deeper conversation. Then she looked at me, saying, "So you've come to get me?" I could tell she knew. It was as if the link had allowed her a direct connection into my deepest thoughts. "Sam, I brought you here so we could talk. You're a lot like me, and neither of us are safe." I was confused at what exactly she could mean by what she had said, but before I could ask, Amelia responded, "Sam, you're going to need to gain control of yourself and your abilities. Even if you can't trust your associates, even if you can trust your associates, others are coming to betray you. I can save you, but you need to trust me. Do you understand?" I did not understand, not at all. I was not sure if I could trust her, but as if something had full control of me, suddenly I found my mind moving through the prison hulk systems, then through the systems of the deep space mining station, and into the corporate ship we had came on. I listened as the crew members at the station sat communicating information to what seemed to be another corporate ship, one that was on the way to meet us. Then, without warning, I was pulled back. See, Sam, they're coming, and they will betray you. I was at a loss on what was going on, just wondering what possibly Amelia could want. Sam, you need to trust me, and when time comes, come to me, and I can help you and your friends get out of this alive. Like waking from a strange dream, I was disconnected from the system. Strangely, the stasis chamber was starting the waking process, and soon Amelia would be awake. Would be. Yep, okay, good. Akio seemed very pleased, and I could tell him he thought I had done it. I knew better, though. We waited only minutes as I sat trying to make sense of what had happened inside the system. At this point, the chamber opened. Amelia was exactly as I remembered her. But then her eyes opened and fixed upon me. Her eyes drew me in. Then they were jade green with flecks of gold. I was not sure what had, I mean, if, wait, I was not sure. Oh, I get it. I was not sure if what had happened. I was not sure that what happened in the stasis chamber had been real, but I felt an overwhelming connection to her. Excuse me. She said nothing as she gathered her composure. Akio seemed pleased with me, though, and we had what we had, and that, okay, and that we had what we had came for. We headed for the ship's bridge so we could avoid going back through the deep space mining station. Akio sat down at the pilot station and made sure the systems were working properly, then undocked us from the station, only flying a short distance clear of it, before attaching our ship, I mean, before contacting our ship to dock to us. Okay. After the cargo ship docked to our docking port, we assembled where I left my friends to mourn Zach. Sarah was still a mix of anger and agony, and the others were working to console her pain. As the docking bay door opened, we all boarded the ship, Brandon and Orion carrying Zach's body aboard, and Sarah followed weeping. I'm going to actually tear up Zach's body in the priest stuff a little bit more than we did. Honestly, this is pretty short. I feel that I could add some stuff into here. We're not going to do that today. This says what we want it to say, but it's very short. The next chapter is also very short. I'm almost not sure we should not combine the chapters. I'm going to keep it this way for right now. I'm going to just let you know there's a chance when I drop this book it's 26 chapters, not 27. Or there's a chance that I actually later on today decide what to do to add to this in some kind of constructive good way. I don't know what to do here right off the bat. I'm going to tell you guys the truth. I like what we've got. I think it's very let you guys know where we're going. Obviously, betrayal will be happening, right? I'm going to preview ahead today a little bit on my own, kind of figure out where we're going, because coming into this blindly every morning is probably not the greatest idea. I want to thank you guys for waking up, being just freaking awesome. I hope you're doing something big in your own life. I'm super excited that we're getting through this, obviously. Outside of that, peace, very best wishes, and you guys stay epic.